Thank you for tuning in to Rap Palette. Before we even get into the news, I need you to smash that like button. Like and subscribe. Share the video. When you smash that like button, you help us out with the algorithm so we can get this to more people. And that's all I ask for you. Now, I wanted to do this not to be a bandwagon, but just to say something. You know, throughout Drake's career, you always have people say that he doesn't write his own music, he can't be in the conversation of the greats. A lot of you are goofy. Some of your best artists had reference tracks. Now, some of your best artists has written references for other people. You know what I mean? It's the same thing go for Jay-Z, who wrote Dre. You know what I mean? People like Jada Kiss, Pusha T. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys pen records for a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys might get ideas from a lot of people. You know what I mean? Music is music no matter where it comes from an inspirational. Okay, so now, we all know P&D has a serious pen. Yeah, but Drake pen is just as serious. He just does it that much because he's a boss. And bosses has to do things to get out, to get the money. That does not negate what his contribution is to the game as far as that. Okay? Now, y'all know P&D record Don't Run. It's a decent record, which I would advise everybody to go listen to. Definitely. So a reference track surfaced up that Drake did for Don't Run. And I think a lot of people didn't know that he wrote the record. And he didn't blab his mouth to everybody about he wrote the record. And that's what real musicians do. They don't go out here and talk about credit when they know they're out here putting in work. Okay? And this article was featured from Hip Hop and More. Though he's not credited on the song, we've known for a little while that Drake helped write Don't Run for Partynextdoor because Party mentioned it on an Instagram live he went on years ago. It immediately made sense of fans because there was a lot of references Drake would make on the song, like one to his Fingers restaurant and his friend Mona. Tonight, Drake's reference track for Partynextdoor 3 cut is leaked. It's not the first time a Drizzy reference track for P&D has come out. You might remember that the same thing happened with Not Nice and other songs for other OVO artists. It's mostly what you expect with a few lyric changes. One in particular is interesting. I stay with a downtown ting, who the real Queen Street King. This sounds like a shot at The Weeknd, who has repped the street before multiple times in songs like Queen Street and Make Money Overseas on King of the Fall. And I sing Queen Street anthems on Tell Your Friends. This would explains why Party left out of the finished version. So for this one, this just to say that, you know what I mean, for a lot of people who have a disbelief that he does not write his own music, he does write his own. He writes music for a lot of other people. He just doesn't open his mouth like a lot of you other people. You know what I mean? And this just goes back to the whole Quentin Miller thing. I feel real bad for that dude. You know what I mean? I hope a label would sign him. You know what I mean? If I had a label, I would sign him and give his money because I think his pen is dumb crazy. And if anybody was to speak to him, say the Rap Palette does support him and wish him to win in 2020 and beyond. I think somebody like that is well much needed in the game because what he did for, if you're reading this and this too late, was serious. And that's it for the Rap Palette. Y'all awesome.